Hello, my beautiful souls. The Awakened Dreamer here to give you your daily tarot reading for Tuesday, February the 23rd, 2021. And do remember, as always, to like this video, leave me a comment, subscribe to this lovely channel if you haven't already. And, oh yeah, the message for the day, excuse me as I get distracted, was a winner at heart. A winner at heart. And we're going to start by pulling a oracle card for each quarter of the day, as always. And that will be from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And keep in mind, general reading for all 12 signs. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else. Let's do shuffling like this first. Thank you for your patience. Alrighty, Spirit, what do we have to begin this daily read for Tuesday, the 23rd? Ooh, it's a little bit feisty. Keep them coming. And we're going to pull the last one right from the top. Ooh. Okay, so we're starting off with By the Book. Alrighty, let's clarify with some tarot. We're going to use the Gilded Tarot Royale. What do we have for this By the Book card to begin this day for the first quarter? Thank you, Spirit, for this By the Book card for our beautiful collective. Ooh. One more. Okay. You could feel a little bit on edge to start this day, to be completely honest. It feels like we're each trying to individually make our way to or make the best out of a fresh start with this Ace of Swords. For a lot of us needing to or wanting to put an end to, put a sword in certain difficulties or a rough chapter, or maybe just one rough situation. But it feels like we're trying to do this in a strategic way, in a way that we can see a favorable outcome, excuse me. But once again, it feels like we're manifesting this. Manifesting either, again, the improvement of a situation at the ending of a chapter, or for some of you, are manifesting love. Some of you, you are tired of being lonely. For others of you, you're manifesting, or without realizing you're manifesting, a life or a chapter, or an area of your life that you can love more so. Maybe it's manifesting a job that you desire to go to each day where you actually enjoy it. Or maybe it's once again manifesting a new relationship, or maybe new friends, new soul connections. It's going to be different for everybody, but it feels like we're very much in the mindset at the beginning of the day of making the best out of what's new and what's to come, or what's recently came. Interesting. Let's pull a tea leaf card. What do we have for this first quarter of the day? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Accurate. Accurate. Try to get out of the mindset of what you lack and rather focus on what you're grateful for at this current time in order to multiply your blessings, okay? We're moving right on to, moving right along to the Building Blocks card. Let's see what we got for this one. What do we have for the second quarter of the day? Thank you, Spirit. Keep them coming for a beautiful collective for the second quarter. Interesting. All right, my friends, we have the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It feels like whatever you're building at this time, whatever you've been working diligently towards, is leaving you with the sense of, or with a big question of how things are going to proceed, how things are going to unravel. Some of you need to do a better job at trusting your intuition when it comes to how this is going to pan out, how it's going to proceed. With the Ten of Wands and the Emperor, to clarify it as well, if it just feels like whatever you're working towards is becoming a bit of a burden, or has felt that way recently. You know, if that's just a goal, or if that's a business, a project, a job, whatever it may be for you, it feels a bit heavy at this point, right? And I hear some people saying that's not the way this was meant to be. Understandable, it's not the way life is meant to be, right? But with the Emperor, it feels like you're more so making your way from a mindset of lack in the beginning of the day, moving into the second quarter, sort of with the Emperor trying to plan, trying to strategically, as well by the book, figure out how to proceed, how to make these building blocks last, how to once again create a favorable outcome for yourself. Let's pull a tea leaf card. They're saying you're a winner at heart, regardless of how this ends or how you proceed. You have to take a flexible, grateful mindset, is what they're saying. A flexible, grateful mindset where you're able to adjust yourself along the way, adjust your expectations, what you see as the outcome, understanding that your vision, is not the only one in play, right? Going back to the beginning of the day, it's about manifesting, it's about planning and co-creating with spirit, not trying to manifest or, work against what they see as well. Okay, interesting. They want the other one. We'll take that as well. What do we have for the second quarter of the day? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, interesting. We got two pay attentions, Desk and Cane. Pay attention to your work and pay attention to your health. It feels like you will feel less focused on what you lack, or you feel less focused on stressing over these building blocks that you're putting in place when it comes to whatever you're working towards. So they're saying, yes, most definitely focus on whatever you're working towards at this time, but also focus on your health. There's a feeling that you neglect your health at times. And if you haven't been paying attention to your health, absolutely amazing. But it feels like there's one area of your health that needs a bit more attention, whether it's your physical, your mental, your emotional, your spiritual, you name it. For the majority of it's emotional. Just gonna say. Let's continue by moving on to the second half of the day. We have the No Place Like Home card. No place like home. Let's clarify this. What do we have for this No Place Like Home card? Thank you, Spirit. Alrighty, my friends. So we have Queen of Swords and the Hangman. So my friend, it feels like for a lot of you, your home situation isn't ideal at this time, okay? So you start the second half of the day, excuse my voice, needing to adjust your perspective on your home situation when you're ready to sort of cut that situation out altogether, maybe even the people you live with. For some of you, it's within your home life, there's a problem or a situation or a conversation you recently had with somebody you live with that you need to adjust your perspective on, or is leaving you feeling a bit stuck. Maybe your living situation altogether is leaving you a bit stuck or feeling that way, where you're instantly put into this Queen of Swords mindset where you're ready to use that sword to cut anybody or any situation out. And they're saying they respect that, all right? Changes do need to happen moving forward, but again, an adjustment of your perspective, stepping back and seeing things from a different light, however it works for you, is going to be not just important, but necessary at this time. It'll help you proceed in a less abrupt or chaotic way, okay? Let's clarify this with a tea leaf card. What do we have for this third quarter of the day? Thank you, Spirit. All right, so first one we have is wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. I wasn't going to take this one because it was technically the second one out, but they said I needed to. It's time to step up and make certain important decisions in your life, my friend. And for some of you, it entails your home life, whether it's changing it or making a change within your new home, you name it, or having to do with somebody within your home life. Somebody out there, or more than one person rather, needs to make a decision, step up, and move towards changing it, all right, to instill more balance within your situation once again. I'm just feeling a lot of you, your home life lacks that sense of balance in one way, shape, or form. And with scales, keep your life in balance. Just because your home life isn't ideal, or just because your job isn't ideal, whatever the case may be for you, obviously we're focusing on the home life right now, doesn't mean your life has to be out of balance, right? There are several ways you can work towards keeping yourself in balance, all right? Meditation being one, which I'm going to recommend for this third quarter. Interesting. Oh, and for some of you, just to go back real quick, you're simply at home while you're thinking about something or somebody you want to cut out of your life, and therefore you need to adjust your perspective. Take a step back and ask yourself some important questions to feeling to show it now. At the bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. They're saying whatever this is for you, you just trust that intuition. If I could put the deck down, you just trust your beautiful, strong intuition about whatever you're thinking about or mulling over while at home, okay? All right, moving right along, we have the Blessed card. Blessed for the fourth quarter. Let's clarify this one. What do we have for this Blessed card for the fourth quarter of the day? Thank you, Spirit. All right, my friend, Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Nine of Wands came out. What they're reminding you at the end of the day, when you might feel a bit anxious, a little on edge, it might have to do with your home life being a little chaotic, or it might have to do with you being in that Queen of Swords mindset and stressing over who and what needs to go. Or maybe it could just have to do with all the work on your plate that at times you put on your own plate, right? For some of you, it's more so you going back to the beginning of the day, getting back to that mindset of lack and worrying about what you don't have rather than what you do. It could be all of the above, and that's just stressful, right? But either way, what they're saying is you're feeling like a wounded warrior at this point in the day, a lot of which has to do with what's on your plate, your mindset, you name it. But with the Blessed card and the Ace of Wands, they're coming through at the end of the day in one way, shape, or form. Your guides and your angels, the universe, to remind you that a fresh start is ahead, to remind you that you're truly blessed, okay, that you're protected by your guides at all times. Some of you need a reminder, a true proof that a fresh start is ahead, or that you're blessed, or that things will work out. It just feels like time and time again you allow for little failures or little struggles or little obstacles to get in the way of you and your belief of how things are meant to unravel, or in believing that things will unravel in a positive manner. I will say, just like I've said in a couple of the recent dailies, end the day on a self-care note in order to not stress yourself out. Whatever you can do to clear your mind at the end of this day will definitely benefit you. Yeah, they're drawing me back to the overall message again, where they're saying at the end of the day, you'll once again get a reminder that you're a winner at heart, that you can literally overcome anything, that once again, you're protected on this journey to whatever destination you're heading towards, or whatever goals you're heading towards, but you don't need to stress, okay? They're reminding you that you will overcome, once again, anything that pops up in your way. Yeah, just try to get into that mindset of being that true winner at heart that you are at the end of the day. Let's pull a tea leaf card for this. For the fourth quarter of the day. Thank you, Spirit. What do we have for this fourth quarter of the day? All right, bird perched, waiting for news package letter. Some of you could be waiting for news on a new opportunity that you want to take on. For some of you, you're waiting for a message from somebody that you're debating on cutting out. I mean, for a lot of you, you're waiting for this message from the universe to remind you that good things are ahead. Needing some confirmation once again that you have a fresh start, that things will work out. But Spirit says, once again, don't worry. You're truly blessed, my friend. You are truly blessed. Let's finish this off by pulling a Secret Garden card, which I just bought with some recent donations. Cute little oracle deck. What do we have for this daily read to wrap up? To wrap up this daily read, excuse me. Yep, persevere. Leave no stone unturned. Absolutely. Reminding you, my friend, that no matter what pops up in your way, you're a winner at heart, and you will push forward. You will overcome whatever gets in your way, or whoever gets in your way. So do not give up. All right? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment, and to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I hope you have the most amazing Tuesday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.